Hello, hello. We just got cut off from the Cancer reading. We're going to just keep on going. Next up is Aquarius. What is your shape-shifting energy? Because shape-shifting came out after the Daily Dharma. I'll show you this one in case this is the only one you're seeing. We have the shapeshifter dragon energy. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Clearing off the cards from the previous reading here. Collaborate, Aquarius. So let's get your energy out. I'm seeing root chakra stay on the deck here. So our ability to shapeshift and your needs at this time coming out first. Coherence, your ability to understand the demands of a situation, to understand what's being asked of yourself, and what any change or shift is asking you to do, what it's asking you to leave behind, to detach from, and what it's showing you has expired, something that has expired and is no longer providing you the growth necessary. You're needing to speak up about something that you've created a new understanding about. Now that you know, now you have to speak it. You have a new belief emerging. And this could be something that you've held as a belief for a long time, and it's coming back into being. Supporting our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents in a strong connection to source. Understanding the messages that are coming through the channel and to be able to put them into play in our earth. And then we have fertility under the deck. Yeah, something that's needing or intended to create growth has perhaps become stagnant. And now there's a new cycle of growth coming in, and we're understanding that it's time to shift and move up into our full capacity as a medium. Mediumship and belief together is a powerful awareness that we are understanding our channel. The messages that you're receiving when you're at the beginning of your channel, some of you will be more advanced than others, but at the beginning of our ability to tap into our psychic abilities and any type of claircognizance or what's the one where you hear sight is clairvoyance, whatever it is for you, but to be able to understand the truth that is coming through and how that does and does not match with our core beliefs, our patterned beliefs, and breaking through that threshold. Whew. This card hits me. Right. So you may be called to write something down or to read something that someone else has written. Could be about self-care or your ability to be a caretaker, whether that's being a healer, somebody who is a guide or a mentor. There's all kinds of ways that we can be in service to others through the written form or through whatever. I'm going to leave that one there. It's moving on. Oh, right and right order. These two keep coming out together. So putting something into context, being able to, whether it's creating an outline, a method, or an invention, I wanted to say invitation. If you're writing something or creating something, delivering some type of message here, it is Spirit's going to help us to take care of the details so that we can get everything put into the right context so that you can be at the right place at the right time here. And then I'm seeing also birthing for you that came out with our previous, and rejuvenation. So something is coming back up for you here, and it has to do with your ability to channel your psychic gifts and intuitive knowing. And I believe that not only are you a shapeshifter, Aquarius, and you're the water bearer, but an earth, or excuse me, Are you? Do you have earth heavy in your chart? But the water bearer is an air sign, mental, but also emotional. So the ability to have both sides of your instinctual and intuitive capacity on display here. And some tarot for you. We have Six of Crystals, synergy and gratitude, your ability to get what you deserve, to speak something powerfully into form, the vibrational resonance of our voice, of our beliefs coming into literal earth form, sets up the template for years and generations to come. The Chariot, discipline and determination. So again, Spirit's coming in to assist you in handling the details, to take care of those details. But stay committed to whatever wants to work through you. You are channeling something very important. So don't get caught up in doubt or diminishing, or if anybody else wants to tell you that that doesn't hold value here, because it extremely does. Here's the moth with 3 of feathers, release and recovery. So maybe you'd already released something as, it's my time for that has passed, or I wanted to be an author when I was a child, but now I grew up and now I'm an accountant. That's just an easy one to pick on. Accountants are fun too, right? So recovering something that had been lost and rejuvenating your channel, recommitting to that is coming up for you. And 7 of feathers, preparation and resourcefulness with that cheetah. It's a poised and at rest cheetah, but we all know cheetahs are fast. And with the Chariot, I don't know if it's a vehicle that you're getting together, or if it's your literal journey and your getting yourself in order, your Merkaba spirit in order, that you can move forward quickly, fast. There's momentum and skill and drive coming through with the strategy of and the quick-paced resourcefulness of that cheetah coming in for you. So trust that whatever's coming through you is working through you for a good reason. So your shape-shifting capacity is your ability to trust that you're being supported, and that the unimaginable feat that you're facing is going to be supported, and that you will be able to make exponential change by just trusting the process and moving into that. Good for you, Aquarius. I like that. Next, here we have Aries, act. So Aries, you have a lot going on in your end of the world right now. So we've got, at the time of this broadcast, we have Sun and Moon coming together for the solar eclipse on April 8th. We had the lunar eclipse happen at the end of March in the sign of Libra, but the Sun was already in Aries, its opposite sign. And we also have Mercury retrograde, its entire pre-shadow, its retrograde, and its post-shadow happening in Aries, as well as the solar eclipse on April 8th is happening together with Chiron, the wounded healer, activating our doubts sometimes, our fear, our wounded, our suffering nature that wants to rear its ugly head, and help us to surpass those limitations and grow, and to be able to take action without reservation, with courage. And moving into this, we don't have a whole lot of time. I'm trying to get everybody done in 5 minutes apiece. I hope you like it. Hope you get what you need. Something is emerging. Ooh, it could be a romance. And this may have you fearing the approach, communication of romantic love, or making a declaration within an attraction. Or it can be something else for you. Divine masculine, communication. Last one. And on the bottom, we still have communication there. All right, we'll leave that one there and let it come out. Communication is of the essence. So this is our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart. Our heart is the center of our truth, and then to stay in the flow of source and this balanced exchange. So perhaps there's been some kind of kinks. Maybe there was something communicated to you from an earlier age through a wounding process or an assessment of your value, underestimation of your potential or your worthiness in some way. And there's romantic love. So, cosmic flower. Okay, this won't apply to all of you, but Chiron represents the wound that never heals. And often that wound is something that it almost is exponential in our own mind. Like we think perhaps like, say it was in Aries for you. This is like almost our misunderstanding of our own independent, individuated nature, our ability to affect and influence, our giving ourselves permission to act and to see the outcome as the choice that everybody else can make based on our influence, not that we've caused or ruined anything. With Chiron, where I'm going with this is for some, this cosmic flower is like the late bloomer that doesn't recognize that, no, it's not that I'm shy, it's that I thought that I was not up to par, not up to snuff in some type of a way. And some people may think, oh, I'm just not exciting. I don't have, with that divine masculine, I'm feeling the masculine watching this, but take it as you will. Feeling that my body type isn't the desired, or that I don't have that physique, or that it seems something physical that you are witnessing or feeling about yourself isn't good enough to feel fearless and courageous in approaching a love interest. And I want to just tell you that love is in the eye of the beholder for a reason. Attraction is based on so much more than physicality. It's very chemical, and that you may be focused on everything that's wrong with you and maybe overcompensating for that in like, oh, well, I'm going to seem more aggressive and manly, or I'm going to seem more feminine and giggly. And it's like, when we can actually feel in tune and aligned with the true essence of ourself, when we surpass the wound and say, I have nothing to prove. But what if I just approach this person and just say, hey, how's it going today? Oh, okay. And then you move from there. It's like, it doesn't have to be the one conversation that makes or breaks it. It can be innocent. Remembrance. There's something about previous rejection from perhaps the mother, or the mother and father having a rocky relationship with terrible communication, feeling that we were not set up for to use our voice with some sense of authority, or to use our energy with some sense of authority. Those that modeled it for you may have been lacking in maturity. Under the deck here, vibrational. You have a vibration of authority. Being in Aries, you speak with a certain amount of authority when you're inspired and not feeling frightened by your audience, perhaps. And there's something being communicated to you that's saying that, it's perhaps never too late to bloom, and to decide for yourself that it's time to not be so afraid of something, not be afraid of approaching other individuals. Knowledge. I enjoy that one too. Maybe you need to just keep it simple and speak about what you know, even if it's just the weather, or like, oh, I heard there's going to be a full moon, or I heard there's um, going to be a test today, or um, did you hear that such and such there's a new hire, or whatever. Or, oh, I heard that you just got back from vacation. How was that? Um, all kinds of things. Okay, you get the right card as well. Interesting. So maybe your communication is in the written form. Maybe you're writing some poetry or some music here. Storm. Yeah, if you felt some types of storms arising in your life, this may be the creative fodder that you can use to sculpt something really incredible. And maybe your singing voice or your instrumental voice, or maybe your voice in any way, shape, or form, written or spoken, is something that helps other individuals to shift and change their own life, or helps you to gain the confidence and courage to move into a new way of being. Look at that voice. Your voice is your choice. And if others' voices are drowning out our own, cleanse, purify your energies. You have the knowledge to create something incredible. And with remembrance, it's like this thing that you communicate is something that will create a legend out of something. You know how timeless messages are in music, or in books. Knight of Crystals and 10 of Acorns. There's been a lot of strife, and you've taken perhaps the long way around, making sure that you didn't take any shortcuts here, but you're taking new action, I'm seeing here. Shifting and shaping your life. King of Feathers, that King of Fire. Well, feathers is actually the air suit, but sometimes can be, in some decks, the fire element as well. Logic and justice. It goes well with communication. You're imparting something very incredible and powerful with your words. And then King of Shells, the water. So water, air, fire. Earth is the only element not shown yet. Harmony and integrity. And the star, peace and healing. So maybe you're destined to be a star, and to be the object of romantic reverie, and I don't know. 10 of Acorns, responsibility and dedication coming out again. So remain committed and dedicated to bringing that forward in your life. It'll bring you a lot of harmony to utilize your wisdom with that authority, and to create something creative with the use of your energy. And with that newfound clarity and confidence, it looks like you're going to be blooming into something incredible here going forward. So I hope that that speaks to you. Let me know what you're communicating, or what your goal is. I'm very curious. But good luck with that transformation. You are powerful beyond measure. All right, and who comes next? That one may have still been Aries. 9 of Shells, gratitude and fulfillment coming your way. Next, we have Virgo. Digest, your ability to comprehend and to figure things out. Under the deck here, we have the wheel, possibilities, and that's not the one I meant to pick up. Throat chakra here. So the wheel is turning for you. What are you shape-shifting and moving into? Canceling a call real quick. Sorry about that, guys. Virgo. How are you shape-shifting? Earth. Okay. Shifting the earth itself. Are you moving earth? Are you shaping clay? Creating something very tangible? Or digesting the earthly nature of those around you, or circumstance that's surrounding you? A perception under the deck. And then we have first out for you also with the romantic love. So that's interesting. Your beliefs about romance and your ability to speak up, to be seen. I'm getting a nice tender feeling here. Let's move right along for you. Your belief in romantic love may be blocked by things that you've witnessed. Could be other people's romantic interludes or other situations in your romantic past that have blocked your belief in love, maybe. Under the deck here we have shifting. Yes, I enjoy that card coming out. Shifting your beliefs of what's possible. And here we have these cards popping out. We have birthing. Oh, and some of them are upright and some of them not. Okay, so birthing a new perspective, caretaker, violet flame, and commitment. So this is kind of interesting. So I keep getting this thing for everybody, and I know I keep talking about the potential of individuals to be looking into becoming parents, becoming pregnant, or something like that. It's not going to be for everybody, obviously. Some are not in the position or capacity, and others aren't looking for that. So definitely take this on the symbolic level as well as our ability to create something new for ourselves, to open up a pathway, to commit to our healing capacity, to shift our ideas and ideals about romance, perhaps even with a loved one. So we did have the wheel. The wheel turns, unexpected things can arise. Let's see, what is it for Virgo? I think that you're helping another individual to see beyond their beliefs as well as you stretch your own perspectives. Okay, we have 6. Choice and trust, that's the Lover's card with the wolves. Under the deck, 8 of crystals, dedication and progress. And 2 more, willpower, creativity, and creation with the magician. And there's the wheel showing up. Interesting. So the wheel is turning, and we are being told that we hold a lot of power to create something through the work that we're doing with others, committing to bringing something new into shape and form. And under the shifting, I see, oh boy. So love, taking flight, shifting. And under that, worthy. You are worthy of profound love, whether that is friendship, connection with your loved ones, or actual romance and dating. Maybe it hasn't been modeled for you. Maybe it hasn't been easy for you to come out of your shell or to be perceived fully as who you are and what you are. And maybe you've had some misunderstandings about that value. But it to me looks as though the thing that's shifting for you is a new opportunity to take care of yourself, to bring yourself fully into your beauty and potential, and to speak with greater confidence in that way. And by that, you are magnetizing romantic invitations to come your way. So take care of yourself, Virgo. You are definitely worth it. You can be very overlooked and underestimated in that way, but don't do it to yourself. Big love. Pisces is next. Pisces, sensitize. How are you shape-shifting? The moon also is one of your ruling essences. You're integrating something. Integration. You're sensitive. Soul time and allowance. Allowing yourself to take time to meditate. Maybe even I'm hearing self-medicate or like some type of spirit medicine. Take that with a grain of salt. I am not a doctor. Solar plexus coming next. Our ability to be confident, courageous, fearless, and confident as we integrate things that are shifting and changing. And there's the soul time again. We need to take a little time to integrate the changing, shifting energies as they move through, because we are sensitive. We are being not overly sensitive. Others may think that we are, but you're highly attuned and overstimulated in the nervous system and in your psychic sensibilities. Something is coming online and you're being encouraged to gain some type of, I don't like the word control in this situation, but to harness the essences and energies that are moving through. Yes, there we go. Empowerment. Yes. So that's what I'm getting, that control. It's the ability to harness, to take the reins and not to be blown around on the currents all the time, but to also swim. And every once in a while, we will need to chart our own path, or we'll just be delivered where everybody else wants us to be instead of where we divinely need to go. So integrating our own wisdom in this situation is going to unlock this and perhaps have a course correction for us. Allow this course correction not to discourage you, but take it as, as evidence that something is drawing you forward magnetically. Here's Merkaba on the bottom. So shape-shifting here, I think that as you gain that courage and confidence to go your own way instead of the demands of the outer all the time, it really empowers your psychic attunement and allows you to integrate even greater power and potential into yourself, and bolsters the flame that you are, the brilliance that you are in this time and space, and allows you to shine forth with great influence. So let's shake these up a little bit. That one wants to come out. Music for you. Music may be very, very healing. I don't know if you wanted to create your own music in some type of way, singing, humming, writing, just listening to music in any type of a way. I'll take this one. Knowledge. There's some type of musical knowledge, musical know-how. Knowing certain types of music brings certain types of energies forth in your own psyche. So being able to heal and transmute energy through the types of musical scores that you're listening to, games, up the chromatic scale. I don't know what that is. Are you using color energy? Leveling up, shifting your vibration from lower to higher. Death metal and stuff like that can invigorate and create a lot of impulsive energy and can help us to move through shame upward into anger or aggression, but then from that place to transmute that up to something moving and inspiring, or even then upward from there into hope and love, and upward from there into exaltation, perhaps even like spiritual divinity here. The ability to integrate our own messages here and to unlock our own emotional coding can be done with the tool of music. To shift your frequency from lower to higher. And maybe you are doing this with others. You perhaps are a star seed coming online with your gifts. You are here to create greater love and to integrate the essence and frequency of love for all around you. So maybe you are creating some enlightening music. It's like music of divinity that isn't like the old style religious, but like some type of frequency music, maybe rife, vibrational. Look at that. Vibrational music is coming through you in some type of a way, and you're going to be able to help other individuals to shift their frequency. Maybe some rife frequencies, and the generation of those frequencies can be an underlayment, entangled, and in elevating the music that you're creating for others. Three of Feathers is under the deck. Moving beyond the heartbreak. Maybe that's the type of musical message you are creating. And then Three of Shells. So 3 may be important for you. Playfulness and bliss. I love that for you. Yeah, elevating your consciousness beyond heartbreak and loss and into hope, playfulness, and bliss. Have fun with it. And 3 of Crystals popping out of the deck here. Collaboration and productivity. Maybe somebody else is the musical genius, but you know something else that comes in to help it. And Page of Shells behind that. Intuition and inspiration. Yeah, inspiring love, integrating love in the hearts of those who listen and the eyes of those who witness. 6 of Acorns, success and triumph. So this music can just be the messages that you communicate, the essence that you bring, the happiness you invoke in others. You don't need to be a musician in order to elevate and work with your own soul song. And I think I'll leave it there for you, Pisces. I like that one for you. I think the last one I did for Pisces was a little bit less than inspiring. And I apologize to anybody who didn't get their message. Here we go. Next up is Capricorn. Despite who wanted to show themselves, I'm going to stick with it. Capricorn. Achieve. Are you tired of achieving yet? Sometimes that's all that the workhorse of Capricorn and other earth signs can be stuck into. Go, achieve, do. So maybe you're moving away from that or getting back into that, getting back on track with goals. You can be on either end of the spectrum. Here popping out first, we have the Divine Masculine and discernment. So deciding for ourselves, oh, I'm going to get cut off, Capricorn. I'll get you on the next one. So romantic love under the deck here. So discerning how that work and play, work and love balance is coming through for ourselves here.